Big Clan have been certainly showing up in different ways across the start of this year so far, but tabseN has been very positive about the new roster overall. Playing online though, going back to that, where do you sit today in terms of how happy you are with where things are?
To be fair, nothing has changed.
Okay, good.
Online is a brutal world.
Yeah.
You know, like especially the top 10, they never really play online, so they never really catch the feeling to play online. And I've been there for many times. Now going back to online, playing qualifiers to play these kind of tournaments here. It feels amazing to play online again, but it's a struggle for sure to play against teams which play maybe in a month like 60 officials, and we play maybe the half even.
Now, I want to look at your two newest recruits coming into the team. Hype, obviously, you know him. QB comes in as well. What did that change for you in how you can lead the team and what you can do as this version of Big?
What has changed completely is I have a completely younger generation now. They have no experience at all. They have played maybe some tournaments here and there, but overall, like the environment to be in a pressured situation or also in an environment where you expect to do something. And it's definitely a hard challenge, but I enjoy it. It's something different again. You never have the experience to learn like this before. You have new guns who also give some vibes, some informations how they would like to play, and also you need to fit it all in, and this is something, it's a mystery, but we are getting there for sure. Everyone feels kind of comfortable now. We've been only playing for two weeks straight practices, also officials now, so there's a lot of time and hopefully it will get better.
And looking at Hyped in particular, very different style of warper from what Sirison did. So how much did that change your game plan and your gameplay working around him?
He has the freedom to do everything he wants.
Ooh, okay.
Not like Sirison didn't have it, but he has from now on the freedom what he ever wants to do. Especially he hits, to be fair, a little bit better than Sirison at the moment. And that's the point what he can do whatever he wants. Like he's dangerous if he hits the shots. He moves also really smart on the map. He's also, I've never seen something like this in a younger age, that he predicts the situations pretty nice. So I watch back the VOD or whatever, the demo, and I look, he's anti-flash and dodging the flash, turns, get the free kill, moves around to the different positions on the map, get another free kill and that ends the round. Basically, that's really smart. I see it like on Zywoofs, NI and whatever. So it's not really flashy, but not that he's not flashy, he's still flashy, he's really aggressive. He gets the super quicks and the flicks and here and there, but overall he's a very impactful player to have in the team, and on top he's a very nice teammate to have around. He really loves the journey, and I'm really happy that he's again with me in this journey and that he also give me a second chance.
And can you see how much he's developed in the time he was away from you guys?
Definitely, yeah, he definitely knows what he wants now, and he also tells me if he doesn't feel comfortable or if he doesn't like it how we approach the game or whatever. And this is something he didn't do before because he was in the younger age, you know, and now he grew up for sure as a person, and also in game he knows exactly what he wants to do. That's a good part for sure.
Now when you're talking about growing up, someone that's grown up alongside you is Crimbo. For me, he's obviously always been such an important part of this Big in every generation you've had. He's also been very flexible in everything you want. How is his voice in the team as well? Because I know he was always vocal at the same time.
He's very vocal at the moment too, and he really enjoys it too, since he's playing now with one of his better teammates, I would say. Hype was one of his mates for a long time, and also QB, he knows him for ages. Been playing with him a lot time, like FaZe and
I didn't know that bit.
Yeah, he knows him for a long time too, and he feels comfortable for sure, but it's also now a different situation for him. I put a lot of pressure on him because he needs to have the, how do you say it, the responsibility to you know, to not have the mood that he brings people down, for example. And since he's playing now with his older teammates, they are looking up to him too. So if he makes maybe something bad, they will maybe catch it up and copy it, you know.
And so you want to set a good example.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So that's why he's finding his own way now to be also kind of a leader and also be still a good teammate to them. And this is kind of a struggle to him, but I know he's doing well and he will definitely do it in the future much better. But in the moment, it's a little bit of a struggle for him.
And for JDC as well, one of the pieces that came in from obviously being on the MOUZ side of things, the NXT roster, which had a lot of success against the old big academy roster. This guy, he seems to have found his form to be a potential star for your team. Was that a good way of like summarizing him?
Definitely. He immediately said, whenever we picked him up, he said like, hey guys, look, I demand to have certain positions. And I was like, definitely, yeah, okay, give it a try for sure. Like I can give up my positions if someone comes with this kind of confidence, you know, coming into the team, says, hey look, I need this and this. I say, okay, we give it to you, we will see how it works. We put everything you want to make it work. And at the moment, or like the last few months, I would say he definitely grew up in this kind of positions. It was a struggle for him too, since many people expect him to be the star player now as well. I know he gives some like interviews where he says like, maybe I need to be the star player, I'm the best in my role and whatever, but he also needs to back it up. And we are there to make it work, but it takes also some time, and I would say it's a lot of mental things, you know, like especially now in this team we have young players. We rely on JDC the most, probably, I would say. Same to me, that my calling, my example as a leader, being positive and also having my teammates' backs, you know, and this is something we definitely need some time to get into it, but he's definitely on it, and I'm definitely more than positive that he can make it work.
We're friends, but I know there was a time where you were not so happy. There was a more negative, more critical of yourself, but also of the rest of the team. So is that something you were aware of, where you saw, I can't be like this anymore? Definitely,
especially with the younger generations, you know, like I was really harsh at this time, and I was also harsh to myself. The environment itself, what we created was really harsh. Like it was positive in kind of a sense, but it was more like a criticism that we get only better, that we didn't really enjoy the journey, that we didn't really enjoy the small things, you know, that we made improvements, but we didn't really expect them to be that good, to be honest. Like we always wanted to be better, but at this time now I'm enjoying the journey again. I have people around me who love to be with me and also with this team, and this is something I didn't feel for a long time. It was for me work, but now for me it's how I started this. It's my hobby, you know. I love this passion, I love this game, I love the people around here, and this changed for me the most.
And in terms of all that change, obviously, when Gob went out of the team, we know that was a big change of how things would be. You've got now some time with you and Kakafri being together. How does this relationship work? And is it just you two making the game plan, or how much input does other people have in it? I want to understand the current big philosophy.
The current big philosophy is definitely the most Kakafri and me, but we also get input from the teammates. Like, hey, they played this and this, what do you want to do make against this? And we get them to also think about the game, and that we also think about the strategies we need to play, or what is the best against the others. And beforehand it was more that, obviously the responsibility was the most on Gob. He's one of the smartest people in CS, and therefore it was also for me like, I give you the responsibility because I know you can do it easily. And for me now, I need to have the responsibility too, because I want to have the share, you know, like I want to have 50-50 with my team. That I have the responsibility too, what we play, what I need to do on the server to replicate the game plan. And therefore, I also need my teammates to be on the same page. That's why I also take them from time to time, hey, listen, we need to do this. My coach says, hey, this is good, we need to do this, you know, be on my side. So I can be with him. So we create an environment where everyone helps everyone.
And then I guess that helps with having the right vision for you all, right? You're all on the same page.
Definitely.
Okay, well this sounds mighty positive. So my last thing is your expectations for this event, because you need some extra points at this point as well. This is a very important event where you can grind that. So where do you see yourself?
From game to game, you know, like I want to, obviously what you mentioned is nowadays the points are the most important things, but for me it's the journey. Like for me it's most important that we enjoy the environment and enjoy also the tournament. I love to be at PGL. It's been a long time that I've been in such a good environment, you know, like the practice areas, the hotel rooms, or in general the tournament, it feels amazing to be here.
Okay.
And therefore, this is also which shines to the players, you know, that they enjoy the environment, they've never been to this kind of place, and also they feel like that it makes me positive, it makes them positive, you know, and this is something I will do for this tournament for sure. It doesn't matter how it goes, game by game, but the positive will stay and we will learn from it.
Well, you're making me feel very positive, and you've got a big smile on your face while saying this also. Just wish you the best of luck in all the games, mate.
Appreciate it.